Coral reefs cover only 0.1% of the ocean surface. They provide direct and indirect benefits to several hundred million people around the world, including coastal protection, building materials, food, and revenues. Their ability to provide these ecosystem services combined with their exceptional biodiversity makes coral reef a global priority for marine conservation. In particular, many island nations, such as in the South Pacific, are dependent on these processes for their socioeconomic security. Habitat loss and degradation are major threats to biodiversity, with most terrestrial habitat negatively impacted by the growing human activity since industrialization. In order to protect this ecosystem, we can ask the question, what are the solutions to the threats facing coral reef?
Hi, my name is KRIMOU. I'm a first-year student in the MARES program, and I'm doing my internship with the KRIOB in French Polynesia. I'm currently in Bora Bora, where I'm doing all my experiments for my training, and I work on two different projects. The first one is to assess the effect of sea urchin herbivory, and the second one is about the ecological succession following artificial coral restoration. I'm under the supervision of Dr. David Lecugny. This research is in partnership with the Bloody Mary Hotel, the association Yavai Manoa Bora Bora, the company Espace Bleu. The scientific research will continue until 2024. That's why I really recommend to the future student of MARES to apply in this research center in order to have more data on the marine biodiversity present in this island. During my experiments, my objectives were to create experimental protocol for my mission, to educate the general public, and the data collection.
Algae are largely considered to be competing with coral for space or light. Herbivory is one of the critical factors that control macroalgae abundance. For this reason, I used two species of sea urchin, the Trypnus gratila and the Diadema setosum, to compare the grazing efficiency over time. After 20 days of observation, the results show that Trypnus have a higher total algae grazing capacity than Diadema species, which is much slower. We also observe a decrease in the total percentage of algae in the control enclosure where there were no sea urchin. These results can also be explained by the presence of other herbivorous species such as surgeonfish or parrotfish, which are very common in this study area. In addition, environmental factors may have played a role in the general decrease in the algae presence. For the coral reef restoration project, the future Bloody Mary Hotel has engaged the KRIOB to transfer corals to the marine educational area in order to not destroy them during the construction of the new hotel that will take place the next year. The corals were placed on the metal tables until they could be fixed, and this second mission is to understand what ecological succession is present after fixing the corals on dead coral patches.
To conclude, we could say that Bora Bora Reef has received comparatively little attention in terms of biodiversity research and monitoring. That's why I insist that the future students of the MSc MARES continue the scientific research in this island where everything remains to be discovered.